Okay, in this video, part 2 of two-way tables, you are going to fill out the spaces where the information belongs. I'm going to ask you questions, and you're going to look at your table once it's complete and answer the questions. Okay? So here we go. We have 20 freshmen and 20 sophomores. So that is a total of how many students? And where am I going to write those three numbers? You will notice that in Edpuzzle, you will pause right now and answer those questions. Okay, so they also tell you to start the problem off that 13 sophomores have dogs. Where will you write that? They also tell you that out of the 20 freshmen, 9 of them had cats. So where is that information going to go? And now, as promised, you have to figure out the rest of the table. So hopefully the way you did it was you said, okay, well, if 20 freshmen were asked this question and 9 of them had cats, then how many of them have dogs? 20 minus 9 is 11. So now you can find out how many total students had dogs by adding straight across this way, correct? 11 plus 13 equals 24. Likewise, to get this square, I think you've got a couple of options. You can subtract 13 from 20, and that gives you 7. And you can find the number of cats in two different ways. You can either subtract 24 from 40, or you can add 9 and 7 and get 16. The important thing, though, is that when you're done with a table like this, my expectation is that these we're going to add up and these are going to add up, that every column and every row adds up correctly. If they don't, you did something incorrect. So now that we have our table filled out, let's answer some more questions. Question number 1, how many 10th graders have cats? How many students own dogs? How many freshmen own dogs? What percentage of students own cats? Well, hopefully this is how you did it. If they want to know the total number of students out of 40 who have cats, that would be 16 divided by 40, which if you do that math comes out to be 40%. So next question. What percentage of the students surveyed were in the 9th grade? Well, hopefully that was an easy one. Well, if 20 freshmen out of 40, that would be 20 divided by 40, which is 1/2, which is 50%. Number 6, what is the relative frequency of 9th grade dog owners? Hopefully, you said that that would be 11 out of 40, 11 out of 40. Remember, relative frequency has to come out of the full total. So 11 out of 40, or you could say that that was 0.275 or 27.5%. Number 7, out of the sophomores, what is the relative frequency of owning a cat? Well, hopefully you said that the relative frequency of owning a cat is if this is the total number of students who own a cat that are sophomores, this has to be put over 40. So 7 divided by 40 equals 0.35 or 35%. All 3 of these answers are correct. Number 8. Is there an association between grade levels and pet choices? Hopefully, you said no, because there's nothing in this data that points to whether freshmen or sophomores are more likely to own one type of pet over another. However, which pet choice is more popular? Dogs, of course. And last question, is this statement always true? A 10th grader is more likely to own a dog. No, you can't say that. Not from this data. So the answer to that is no. Thank you for listening, and now it's time for your independent practice.